欢迎回到Kaitlyn的爱美时尚志。你知道吗？在亚洲最普遍的整形手术之一就是双眼皮手术。那这个简单的手术呢，可以让眼睛变得炯炯有神。今天呢，我就来到湾区著名的整形外科医生 Victor Liu 的诊所里面呢，来跟他询问一下这个手术。Hello, Dr. Liu.
Hi.
So I wonder, you say you do a lot of surgery, and then one of the most common one is the double lid. Could you explain us how did it make and then what is the benefit of the double lid surgery?
Well, first of all, the reason double eyelid surgery is so common is because the young people do it, the old people do it, men do it, and women do it. There are very few operations like that, right? And my patients are as young as 6, 7 years old, and as old as in the late 80s. So, and you may ask me why 6-year-old want to do it, right?
Why so young?
And the reason is because some of them, they cannot open the eyes properly, and they cannot see. So, they have to lift their head up and look at people like that, and the friends laugh at them and so on. So that's why they do it. So that's unusual, right? That most common, are people in the late teens or 20s or 30s. When they want to look better.
Yeah.
For instance, for a young girl, why they want to do it? Well, if you don't have double eyelid and the eyes are very small, it's very hard to put makeup, for instance, and it doesn't look good. So why not do it? And the makeup is easier, and they look better.
So I know some Caucasians they say, oh, I don't see the difference between the double eyelid and then the single lid. But actually the double lid surgery really enlarge the eye size, right? Make the eyes look bigger.
Okay, well, the thing is this. First of all, I want you to understand, when you do double eyelid surgery, it's not to make a person look Caucasian.
True.
That's not the reason.
Right.
The reason is to make you look better. Okay, and of course, if the eyes appear bigger, they look better. And also, you shape it. Like for instance, the stereotype Chinese is slanted eyes and small and so on. And in fact, I think some of them are very attractive that way, but a lot of people don't like it. So when you do the double eyelid, you make the eye appear bigger. They're not actually bigger, but appear bigger. And the reason is this, because when you make the double eyelid, the upper part of the fold become the point of reference. So you increase the size of the eyes by the fold almost. See, normally when you don't have double eyelid, you look at the size of the eye from the eyelashes down to the eyelashes. So it's small. But if you have a double eyelid, you look at it from the upper part of the fold to the lower part. So it makes it look better.
所以刚才有Dr. Liu跟我们解释一下为什么这项手术在亚洲这么普遍，因为它不管你是年轻或者是老，不管你是男生或者是女生，你都可以实行这项手术。甚至Dr. Liu他有7、8岁的小孩子来做这项手术。那当然7、8岁的小孩子不是说为了他要变得更漂亮，是因为他的眼睛呢可能有点阻挡到他的视线。那透过双眼皮手术，他的视野也会变得更加清晰。那他刚才说，其实你要做双眼皮手术，必须要注意，不是说做了双眼皮手术你看起来就会像白种人一样哦。不过因为我们亚洲人通常会有比较细长型的眼睛，那你做了双眼皮手术，透过增加你这个眼褶的宽度呢，你的眼睛看起来会比较大一点。那当然你化妆的时候呢也会比较方便。那很多人相信这个样子呢是比较美丽的。那透过这个简单的手术就可以达到这样子的效果。那我想要问他，就是像这个双眼皮手术它到底要花多少时间去做？那之后它的恢复期是多少时间？又可以维持多久呢？ So Dr. Liu, if I am interested in this surgery, how long should I prepare for this surgery, and then how many days or how many months that I have to stay at home?
Okay, well, before the surgery, there really is no preparation necessary. See, normally the routine is we do the surgery with local anesthetic. Just like you go to a dentist, you numb with medicine and you do the procedure, so you won't be asleep. And almost all our patients, after the surgery, they can drive home. You don't have to cover it, you don't have to do anything. All I ask them to do is to get a pair of sunglasses, and they can wear it, no one ever knows they have anything done. They can drive home. Now, of course, you don't want to wear a pair of sunglasses when you go to work, right? So I would say, for most people, there is some swelling and some bruises maybe for a few days. So I would suggest that if you work in an office, you maybe take about a week off or 5 days off. It should be okay. But let's say a lot of people nowadays work at home with the computer.
Right.
You can work the same day if you want to.
So your eye is capable to see right after the surgery.
Right after, so they can drive home. So it's not disabling at all.
Amazing，所以刚才 Dr. Liu 他说，这手术其实非常的简单。那在术前基本上不太需要做什么准备，因为你并不是全身麻醉，只是部分麻醉。那你只要就是通过麻醉手术，然后进行手术之后，当天其实你就可以开车回家喽。不过当然 Dr. Liu 他会建议你先准备一副太阳眼镜，不然的话眼睛可能会受到有点阳光的刺激，不太舒服。那手术之后呢，大概他说最多1个礼拜呢，眼睛就不太肿了。如果你要请假的话，1个礼拜5天大概就很足够了。那如果说你的工作不需要去见到别人，只是在家工作，那当然是因为你的视力已经是恢复了，不会有任何影响。其实你马上就可以工作的了。So Dr. Liu, how long does this surgery last? Does it last forever? Do I have to redo it again? Because I heard some friends say, "Oh, my eye drops again. I need to go back and then do the surgery again."
That's a good question. There are a couple different ways to do it. A simple way to do it is just by suturing. Now, that technique I don't like at all, but some people insist they want it, and so I do it that way. Now, when you do just the stitching technique without cutting, when the stitches breaks, then the fold is gone. So that is not permanent. I would sometimes it lasts a long time, but most of the time it lasts maybe 7-8 years. That's it. Whereas if you do the regular way that I do it, it lasts forever. I mean, because you make it to look that way and structure it that way, and it becomes that way, so it will not change. Now, as one grow older, of course, the skin get loose,
right.
and droop, and then you cover the eyelid. Then in those cases, they don't need to do the eyelid again, but they need to tighten the skin around the eyelid. So it's a different procedure altogether.
Or maybe eyebrow lift.
Exactly. Yeah.
I see. 所以刚刚还有 Dr. Liu 说，通常你做双眼皮手术有2种方法，一种呢就是用缝线的方法去做，但是这种方法呢有个缺点，就是这个缝线它有可能会松掉或是断掉。那它松掉或是断掉的时候呢，你这个折痕也就会不见。那这样子当然你的双眼皮就不见了。他说通常大概可以，有些人只能维持大概7、8年，当然有些人可以维持得更久，不过它还是有那个就是消失掉的风险。但如果说你是直接把脂肪取出来的话呢，这个效果是维持永久的。我刚才提到，如果说那你老了，皮肤垂了怎么办呢？他说那个时候呢，你要做的是另外一种手术，而不是双眼皮手术了。希望呢，今天的双眼皮手术透过 Dr. Liu 跟我们的解释呢，你有更多的了解。不过要记得，如果你想要做手术的话，记得要咨询专业的整形外科医生，不要自己上网找，然后只是觉得价钱好便宜就去做了，一定要做好万全的准备。那我们今天谢谢 Dr. Liu 接受我们的采访 ，Thank you.
Thank you for asking me.
Thank you. 本周的美妆2选1就是凝胶状的保湿面膜。经典植物芳疗品牌 Aveda 推出的保湿面膜，清爽的凝胶搭配植物萃取，不仅保湿也有保养。不过对于干性肌肤来说，无油分的保湿面膜可能略显不足哦。而知名有机连锁店 Trader Joe's 的有机天然芦荟胶，含有99%的天然芦荟胶，质地一样是清爽的凝胶，干性肌肤敷起来保湿度也足够。但天然芦荟的成分对于某些人来说，却有可能会熏眼睛。保湿面膜永远是不能缺少的保养品。本周的美妆2选1，你会选哪一个呢？